Hi, I'm Vajka Vinogradova from the Recipes for Lent channel. Today, we're choosing Halloween dishes. I've tried to select recipes so that there would be enough to cover a full table for a party, so there will be both snacks and hot dishes. So as per tradition, I'm expecting a like and any comment under this video. Describe what you like about my appearance, and I will share the recipes with you. Let's begin with simple, easy to prepare appetizers. The first one is as simple as it gets. It's called witch's fingers. We take lavash and cut it into rectangles. Essentially, we're going to be making something like a pizza on lavash, only we'll hide the filling inside. We prepare all the ingredients. We simply sprinkle the first layer of lavash with grated cheese. We cover it with a second lavash. We lay out the filling. For me, it's sausage. You could add tomatoes, peppers, bacon, any pizza ingredients that can be sliced thin. They all fit together. Again, sprinkle with cheese. Lay out the lavash, smear with ketchup or any other suitable sauce, and sprinkle with cheese again. Put it in the microwave for 1 minute at maximum power. At the same time, we cut the nails out of the pepper. I cut them into triangles. We take lavash, and while the cheese is still hot, we attach the nails and stripes to it. While the cheese is still hot, we attach the nails to it. We lay it out on a plate, and the snack Vedensky fingers is ready. I'll show another similar idea in terms of ingredients, but it will look completely different. And it's more childlike in appearance, and it's very cool to make it with little kids. They will like it. We take 2 sheets of lavash and cut out figures. These can be figures of ghosts, tombstones, apparitions, whatever you want. Then with the tip of a knife, or if children will be doing this, something similar. We cut out only on 1 sheet of lavash, we don't touch the second one. Smear the lavash with ketchup. You can add sausage, tomatoes, or any other pizza toppings. I chose to simply sprinkle cheese without adding anything else. We lay out the lavash with a rose and give it shape. We do the same with all the figures. They could have been diversified and made with different fillings. That would have been even more interesting. We send the preparations to the microwave in the same way and heat for 1 minute at maximum power so that the cheese melts and seals the lavash together. After microwaving, we cut off the unevenness and the snack is ready. And another idea that is great to do with kids is zombie sandwiches. For 5 or 6 sandwiches, you will need 2 ripe avocados. We cut it in half and remove the pulp. And then you need to make a puree out of them. You can mash it in a blender or with a knife or fork. Salt the avocado. You can add any spices to your taste. For instance, I use some dried garlic. But with spices, I tell you straight away, be more precise. For instance, caraway or turmeric are suitable. But red spices like paprika will turn the green color brown and it won't be quite right. We also add a small amount of lemon juice. Mix everything together and spread the avocado on slices of bread. Next, arm yourself with a knife and cutters. Prepare to create faces on the bread using radishes, red pepper, olives, lettuce leaves, and nori sheets available at most supermarkets. Cut out circles for eyes, mouths, noses, and hairstyles. You can also use cheese, sausage, tomatoes, cucumbers, sauces, or anything else you find in the fridge. There are countless options for what kind of face to make on the zombie sandwich. I'm just showing ideas for inspiration, so you have something to start from. And this is how such beauties turn out. One is more interesting than the other. Now I thought about the fact that you could preliminarily put cheese, sausage, some other ingredients on the bread, and then spread avocado on top and make roses, or vice versa, do as I showed, and then separately additionally at will for guests to put there a slice of sausage, a slice of cheese, so that everyone can make a sandwich as he likes and the idea turns out. For the next snack, you will need boiled eggs. We cut them in half and the idea turns out. For the next snack, you'll need boiled eggs. We cut them in half and remove the yolks. We are essentially making classic deviled eggs. There can be an infinite number of fillings. I add cottage cheese to the yolks. Instead, you can take mayonnaise with garlic, sour cream, mustard, pate, processed cheese, and the like. We mix the filling, and to make it easier to fill the eggs, we put it in a bag and cut off the tip. We fill all the eggs, then take some dill, just cut it in half, some more, and along into thin strips and lay it out on the eggs as spider legs. If you're not too lazy, it would be really nice to make several fillings for the eggs with different flavors. And take, for example, not only dill for the spiders, but also olives, so there would be classic black spiders and green radioactive ones. And besides snacks, as promised, I'll show a couple of options for hot dishes. For this dish, you will need sausages. These will be fingers. So I immediately cut them so that some fingers are shorter and some are longer. Then I use the tip of the knife to cut out the nails and bends on the phalanges. I lay out the puree in a bowl. You can take potato, I have pumpkin. Very tasty, by the way, and no more difficult to make than potato. If you haven't seen it, I just showed the recipe for this puree in it. And I just showed the recipe for this puree in it. And basically, if you're going to carve a pumpkin for Halloween, you'll need to put the pulp somewhere anyway. So I recommend watching it. There are a lot of ideas in that video about what you can make delicious from a pumpkin. But let's get back to Halloween. We put fingers in the puree so that it looks like a hand. And we additionally pour ketchup so that the fingers look as if they are covered in blood. That's how easy and simple it is. And I'll also show how to make monster burgers. They will appeal to both adults and children because they look very fun. We will need cheese in plastic. We cut out such teeth from it. We cut the tomato into circles. We will also need pitted olives. We cut small cubes from the leftover tomato and insert them into the tomatoes as pupils. Then we take a cucumber, and tomatoes are needed as pupils. Then we take a cucumber and either cut it into thin slices with a vegetable cutter or with the help of a knife. We cut the buns for the burgers in half. We put a leaf of lettuce on the bottom and a tomato on it. On top, the hot patty. I took a ready-made one from the store. A cucumber will represent a protruding tongue. Cheese on it. We make blood with ketchup. We lay the second half of the bun on top. We stick toothpicks into the pickles and insert them into the bun. We get such a monster. Here are such ideas. If it's not enough, I have another selection of dishes for Halloween on my channel. I'll leave a link to it in the description under the video. There are also very, very cool options. Take them to arm yourself. That's all for me for now. A huge thank you for watching this video. I wish you a fun holiday. Everyone be happy and bye.